Joining us now is the chair of the House Intelligence Committee, Congressman Mike Turner. Great to see you this morning, Congressman.
Thanks for having me.
Many predicted that we'd see a migrant surge after Title 42 ended. That did not happen, but we have this situation now with these record numbers. Why now?
Well, the Biden administration has been encouraging, and the manner in which they have provided assistance to migrants, not really communicating that our border should be closed. Instead, encouraging an open border policy. You know, this is a national security and an economic security threat. On national security, we've seen individuals on the terrorist watch list be apprehended. We certainly see fentanyl and other drugs coming across the border. On economic security, you even have the mayor of New York saying that it's destroying his city. That's why the Republicans put forth a border protection bill, House Bill 2, which would put physical barriers on the border, but also change our asylum rules, and at the same time put more border agents. Now, contrast that with the Biden administration, just in the last 10 days, took action to give 200,000 Venezuelans temporary protective status, which includes that they cannot be deported and work privileges. This type of encouraging...
Do you not agree with that, I take it?
But if the president would close the border and stop encouraging, providing people incentives to come, others would not see that the path is worth it. And that's what you see the tragedy.
Eric Adams says it saves taxpayers money for the Venezuelans to work. What would you rather have them do at this point, well, as long as they're already here?
Right, but they shouldn't be here. If we had the right policies, they wouldn't be here. And by providing them the open assistance, what you're seeing is an encouragement for others to come. We're for, House Bill 2, make certain that we close the border for immigration, this migrant immigration, make certain that we provide border security, and at the same time change our asylum rules to give us the legal tools to send people home.
I know you talk about the Biden administration encouraging an open border and saying come across. I've certainly heard Secretary Mayorkas say don't come across. And Border Patrol arrested more than 180,000 people along the border throughout Biden's term. Agents have apprehended $5.4 million migrants. You really say that's an open border?
Well, the numbers speak for themselves, right? Just this year, we've had 1.9 million people go across our border. That's more people than live in the cities of Columbus, Cincinnati, and Dayton, Ohio, and Southwest Ohio combined. These numbers speak for themselves. They surely show that the administration's policy is encouraging people to come across the border. We need to stop this.
Former President Trump boasted about the wall along the border and that would stop migrants. That doesn't seem to be working.
Well, the wall wasn't finished. Biden, by executive order, stopped the wall, began selling off of its
You had
pieces.
about 500 miles of new border wall?
In the places, and I've been down to the border.
Not all new, some refurbished.
I took the Intelligence Committee members down to the border, and what we saw was in areas where the wall had been built, migrant immigration had stopped. We gave Border Patrol an ability to control the area, but on areas that it's open, people are walking across.
So what do you do right now? You heard the new Border Control chief say it's as bad as it's been. They want to be doing their jobs down there. They want to be screening people and guns, and instead they're basically processing people.
Right. That's why we passed a border protection bill without House Bill 2 that completes the border and barrier area to give the Border Patrol an ability to defend the border, more Border Patrol agents, and also change our asylum laws so that we can encourage lawful immigration and get people here that we need, who have skills, who we can put to work and can grow our economy. But right now, with this migrant immigration that's occurring on the border, it's a national security threat. Drugs and people on the terrorist watch list, economic security threat. Even the mayor of New York says it's too much. His city can't take it.
Okay, I want to turn to the possible shutdown. We did see President Zelensky here this week. Kevin McCarthy has left that in the defense spending bill, $300 million. But do you see a shutdown as almost inevitable? How do they solve this?
Well, this is very difficult. I'll bet on Kevin McCarthy any day, and we certainly have time yet to go. But he's in a very difficult position because the holdouts keep saying to Kevin McCarthy, don't bring bipartisan bills to the floor. We don't want you to use Democrat votes to try to avert a shutdown. But they're using Democrat votes to try to cause a shutdown. And these individuals, these Republican holdouts, are voting with Nancy Pelosi against Republican bills that have been brought to the floor that could trigger a shutdown. Now, I think Kevin's going to continue to negotiate until the end. But the Republicans need to vote for Republican bills, and we can avert this shutdown.
McCarthy said this whole new concept of individuals that just want to burn the whole place down. He's speaking about his own GOP House colleagues.
Right, and they're doing so, and this is the thing, they're doing so by voting with Nancy Pelosi. That's what I think, when back home, they ought to have a difficulty answering to the voters as to why they're voting with Nancy Pelosi and not with Kevin McCarthy and Republicans to pass Republican bills and keep the government open.
And just quickly, Senator Robert Menendez was indicted on federal corruption charges. Do you think he should resign?
Absolutely. I think that everyone has been calling for his resignation. I think that the body of allegations are certainly of the kind that it makes it very difficult for him to do his job.
Okay, thanks very much for joining us this morning.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.